بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful.
يسألونك عن الأنفال قل الأنفال لله والرسول فاتقوا الله وأصلحوا ذات بينكم وأطيعوا الله ورسوله إن كنتم مؤمنين.
They ask thee concerning things taken as spoils of war. Say, such spoils are at the disposal of Allah and the Messenger. So fear Allah and keep straight the relations between yourselves. Obey Allah and His Messenger if ye do believe.
إنما المؤمنون الذين إذا ذكر الله وجلت قلوبهم وإذا تليت عليهم آياته زادتهم إيمانا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون.
For believers are those who, when Allah is mentioned, fell a tremor in their hearts, and when they hear His revelations rehearsed, find their faith strengthened, and put all their trust in their Lord.
الذين يقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
Who establish regular prayers and spend freely out of the gifts we have given them for sustenance.
أولئك هم المؤمنون حقا لهم درجات عند ربهم ومغفرة ورزق كريم.
Such in truth are the believers. They have grades of dignity with their Lord, and forgiveness and generous sustenance.
كما أخرجك ربك من بيتك بالحق وإن فريقا من المؤمنين لكارهون.
Just as thy Lord ordered thee out of thy house in truth, even though a party among the believers disliked it.
يجادلونك في الحق بعدما تبين كأنما يساقون إلى الموت وهم ينظرون.
Disputing with thee concerning the truth after it was made manifest, as if they were being driven to death while they see it.
وَإِذْ يَعِدُكُمُ اللَّهُ إِحْدَى الطَّائِفَتَيْنِ أَنَّهَا لَكُمْ وَتَوَدُّونَ أَنَّ غَيْرَ ذَاتِ الشَّوْكَةِ تَكُونُ لَكُمْ وَيُرِيدُ اللَّهُ أَنْ يُحِقَّ الْحَقَّ بِكَلِمَاتِهِ وَيَقْطَعَ دَابِرَ الْكَافِرِينَ.
Behold, Allah promised you one of the two parties, that it should be yours. Ye wished that the one unarmed should be yours. But Allah willed to establish the truth according to His words, and to cut off the roots of the unbelievers.
ليحق الحق ويبطل الباطل ولو كره المجرمون.
That He might establish truth and prove falsehood false, distasteful though it be to those in guilt.
إذ تستغيثون ربكم فاستجاب لكم أني ممدكم بألف من الملائكة مردفين.
Remember ye implored the assistance of your Lord, and He answered you, I will assist you with 1,000 of the angels, ranks on ranks.
وما جعله الله إلا بشرى ولتطمئن به قلوبكم وما النصر إلا من عند الله إن الله عزيز حكيم.
Allah made it but a message of hope and an assurance to your hearts in any case. There is no help except from Allah, and Allah is exalted in power wise.
إذ يغشيكم النعاس أمنة منه وينزل عليكم من السماء ماء وينزل عليكم من السماء ماء ليطهركم به ويذهب عنكم رجز الشيطان وليربط على قلوبكم ويثبت به الأقدام.
Remember, He covered you with drowsiness to give you calm as from Himself, and He caused rain to descend on you from heaven, to clean you therewith, to remove from you the stain of Satan, to strengthen your hearts, and to plant your feet firmly therewith.
إذ يوحي ربك إلى الملائكة أني معكم فثبتوا الذين آمنوا سألقي في قلوب الذين كفروا الرعب فاضربوا فوق الأعناق واضربوا منهم كل بنان.
Remember, thy Lord inspired the angels with the message, I am with you. Give firmness to the believers. I will instill terror into the hearts of the unbelievers. Smite ye above their necks, and smite all their fingertips off them.
ذلك بأنهم شاقوا الله ورسوله ومن يشاقق الله ورسوله فإن الله شديد العقاب.
This because they contended against Allah and His Messenger. If any contend against Allah and His Messenger, Allah is strict in punishment.
ذلكم فذوقوه وأن للكافرين عذاب النار.
Thus will it be said, taste ye then of the punishment. For those who reject is the chastisement of the fire.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا لقيتم الذين كفروا زحفا فلا تولوهم الأدبار.
O ye who believe, when ye meet the unbelievers in hostile array, never turn your backs to them.
ومن يولهم يومئذ دبره إلا متحرفا لقتال أو متحيزا إلى فئة فقد باء بغضب من الله ومأواه جهنم وبئس المصير.
If any do turn his back to them on such a day, unless it be in a stratagem of war, or to retreat to a troop of his own, he draws on himself the wrath of Allah, and his abode is hell, an evil refuge indeed.
فلم تقتلوهم ولكن الله قتلهم وما رميت إذ رميت ولكن الله رمى وليبلي المؤمنين منه بلاء حسنا إن الله سميع عليم.
It is not ye who slew them, it was Allah. When thou threwest a handful of dust, it was not thy act, but Allah's, in order that He might confer on the believers a gracious benefit from Himself. For Allah is He who heareth and knoweth all things.
ذلكم وأن الله موهن كيد الكافرين.
That, and also because Allah is He who makes feeble the plans and stratagems of the unbelievers.
إن تستفتحوا فقد جاءكم الفتح وإن تنتهوا فهو خير لكم وإن تعودوا نعد ولن تغني عنكم فئتكم شيئا ولو كثرت وأن الله مع المؤمنين.
O unbelievers, if ye prayed for victory and judgment, now hath the judgment come to you. If ye desist from wrong, it will be best for you. If ye return to the attack, so shall we. Not the least good will your forces be to you, even if they were multiplied. For verily Allah is with those who believe.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله ورسوله ولا تولوا عنه وأنتم تسمعون.
O ye who believe, obey Allah and His Messenger, and turn not away from Him when ye hear Him speak.
ولا تكونوا كالذين قالوا سمعنا وهم لا يسمعون.
Nor be like those who say, we hear but listen not.
إن شر الدواب عند الله الصم البكم الذين لا يعقلون.
For the worst of beasts in the sight of Allah are the deaf and the dumb, those who understand not.
ولو علم الله فيهم خيرا لأسمعهم ولو أسمعهم لتولوا وهم معرضون.
If Allah had found in them any good, He would indeed have made them listen. As it is, if He had made them listen, they would but have turned back and declined faith.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا استجيبوا لله وللرسول إذا دعاكم لما يحييكم واعلموا أن الله يحول بين المرء وقلبه وأنه إليه تحشرون.
O ye who believe, give your response to Allah and His Messenger when He calleth you to that which will give you life, and know that Allah cometh in between a man and his heart, and that it is He to whom ye shall all be gathered.
واتقوا فتنة لا تصيبن الذين ظلموا منكم خاصة واعلموا أن الله شديد العقاب.
And fear the trial which affecteth not in particular only those of you who do wrong, and know that Allah is strict in punishment.
واذكروا إذ أنتم قليل مستضعفون في الأرض تخافون أن يتخطفكم الناس فآواكم وأيدكم بنصره ورزقكم من الطيبات لعلكم تشكرون.
Call to mind when ye were a small band, deemed weak through the land, and afraid that men might despoil and kidnap you. But He provided a safe asylum for you, strengthened you with His aid, and gave you good things for sustenance, that ye might be grateful.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تخونوا الله والرسول وتخونوا أماناتكم وأنتم تعلمون.
O ye that believe, betray not the trust of Allah and the Messenger, nor misappropriate knowingly things entrusted to you.
واعلموا أنما أموالكم وأولادكم فتنة وأن الله عنده أجر عظيم.
And know ye that your possessions and your progeny are but a trial, and that it is Allah with whom lies your highest reward.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تتقوا الله يجعل لكم فرقانا ويكفر عنكم سيئاتكم ويغفر لكم والله ذو الفضل العظيم.
O ye who believe, if ye fear Allah, He will grant you a criterion to judge between right and wrong, remove from you all evil deeds, and forgive you, for Allah is the Lord of grace unbounded.
وَإِذْ يَمْكُرُ بِكَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لِيُثْبِتُوكَ أَوْ يَقْتُلُوكَ أَوْ يُخْرِجُوكَ وَيَمْكُرُونَ وَيَمْكُرُ اللَّهُ وَاللَّهُ خَيْرُ الْمَاكِرِينَ.
Remember how the unbelievers plotted against thee, to keep thee in bonds, or slay thee, or get thee out of thy home. They plot and plan, and Allah too plans, but the best of planners is Allah.
وَإِذَا تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُنَا قَالُوا قَدْ سَمِعْنَا لَوْ نَشَاءُ لَقُلْنَا مِثْلَ هَذَا إِنْ هَذَا إِلَّا أَسَاطِيرُ الْأَوَّلِينَ.
When our signs are rehearsed to them, they say, "We have heard this before. If we wished, we could say words like these. These are nothing but tales of the ancients."
وَإِذْ قَالُوا اللَّهُمَّ إِن كَانَ هَذَا هُوَ الْحَقَّ مِنْ عِنْدِكَ فَأَمْطِرْ عَلَيْنَا حِجَارَةً مِنَ السَّمَاءِ أَوْ ائْتِنَا بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ.
Remember how they said, "O Allah, if this is indeed the truth from Thee, rain down on us a shower of stones from the sky, or send us a grievous chastisement."
وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيُعَذِّبَهُمْ وَأَنْتَ فِيهِمْ وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ مُعَذِّبَهُمْ وَهُمْ يَسْتَغْفِرُونَ.
But Allah was not going to send them a chastisement whilst thou wast amongst them, nor was He going to send it whilst they could ask for pardon.
وَمَا لَهُمْ أَلَّا يُعَذِّبَهُمُ اللَّهُ وَهُمْ يَصُدُّونَ عَنِ الْمَسْجِدِ الْحَرَامِ وَمَا كَانُوا أَوْلِيَاءَهُ إِنْ أَوْلِيَاؤُهُ إِلَّا الْمُتَّقُونَ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
But what plea have they that Allah should not punish them when they keep out men from the sacred mosque and they are not its guardians? No men can be its guardians except the righteous, but most of them do not understand.
وَمَا كَانَ صَلَاتُهُمْ عِندَ الْبَيْتِ إِلَّا مُكَاءً وَتَصْدِيَةً فَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابَ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْفُرُونَ.
Their prayer at the house of Allah is nothing but whistling and clapping of hands. Its only answer can be, "Taste ye the chastisement because ye blasphemed."
إِنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يُنْفِقُونَ أَمْوَالَهُمْ لِيَصُدُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ فَسَيُنْفِقُونَهَا ثُمَّ تَكُونُ عَلَيْهِمْ حَسْرَةً ثُمَّ يُغْلَبُونَ وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ يُحْشَرُونَ.
The unbelievers spend their wealth to hinder men from the path of Allah, and so will they continue to spend, but in the end they will have only regrets and sighs. At length they will be overcome, and the unbelievers will be gathered together in hell.
لِيَمِيزَ اللَّهُ الْخَبِيثَ مِنَ الطَّيِّبِ وَيَجْعَلَ الْخَبِيثَ بَعْضَهُ عَلَى بَعْضٍ فَيَرْكُمَهُ جَمِيعًا فَيَجْعَلَهُ فِي جَهَنَّمَ أُولَئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ.
In order that Allah may separate the impure from the pure, put the impure one on another, heap them together, and cast them into hell. They will be the ones to have lost.
قُلْ لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا إِن يَنْتَهُوا يُغْفَرْ لَهُم مَّا قَدْ سَلَفَ وَإِن يَعُودُوا فَقَدْ مَضَتْ سُنَّةُ الْأَوَّلِينَ.
Say to the unbelievers, if now they desist from unbelief, their past would be forgiven them. But if they persist, the punishment of those before them is already a matter of warning for them.
وقاتلوهم حتى لا تكون فتنة ويكون الدين كله لله فإن انتهوا فإن الله بما يعملون بصير.
And fight them on until there is no more persecution, and religion becomes Allah's in its entirety. But if they cease, verily Allah doth see all that they do.
وَإِن تَوَلَّوْا فَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ مَوْلَاكُمْ نِعْمَ الْمَوْلَى وَنِعْمَ النَّصِيرُ.
If they refuse, be sure that Allah is your protector, the best to protect and the best to help.
وَاعْلَمُوا أَنَّمَا غَنِمْتُم مِّن شَيْءٍ فَأَنَّ لِلَّهِ خُمُسَهُ وَلِلرَّسُولِ ولذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل إن كنتم آمنتم بالله وما أنزلنا على عبدنا يوم الفرقان يوم التقى الجمعان والله على كل شيء قدير.
And know that out of all the booty that ye may acquire in war, a fifth share is assigned to Allah and to the Messenger, and to near relatives, orphans, the needy, and the wayfarer, if ye do believe in Allah and in the revelation we sent down to our servant on the day of discrimination, the day of the meeting of the two forces, for Allah hath power over all things.
إذ أنتم بالعدوة الدنيا وهم بالعدوة القصوى والركب أسفل منكم ولو تواعدتم لاختلفتم في الميعاد ولكن ليقضي الله أمرا كان مفعولا ليهلك من هلك عن بينة ويحيى من حي عن بينة وإن الله لسميع عليم.
Remember ye were on the hither side of the valley, and they on the farther side, and the caravan on lower ground than ye. Even if ye had made a mutual appointment to meet, ye would certainly have failed in the appointment. But thus ye met, that Allah might accomplish a matter already decided, that those who died might die after a clear sign had been given, and those who lived might live after a clear sign had been given. And verily Allah is He who heareth and knoweth all things.
إِن يُرِيكَهُمُ اللَّهُ فِي مَنَامِكَ قَلِيلًا وَلَوْ أَرَاكَهُمْ كَثِيرًا لَفَشِلْتُمْ وَلَتَنَازَعْتُمْ فِي الْأَمْرِ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ سَلَّمَ إِنَّهُ عَلِيمٌ بِذَاتِ الصُّدُورِ.
Remember in thy dream Allah showed them to thee as few. If He had shown them to thee as many, ye would surely have been discouraged, and ye would surely have disputed in your decision. But Allah saved you, for He knoweth well the secrets of all hearts.
وَإِذْ يُرِيكُمُوهُمْ إِذِ الْتَقَيْتُمْ فِي أَعْيُنِكُمْ قَلِيلًا وَيُقَلِّلُكُمْ فِي أَعْيُنِهِمْ لِيَقْضِيَ اللَّهُ أَمْرًا كَانَ مَفْعُولًا وَإِلَى اللَّهِ تُرْجَعُ الْأُمُورُ.
And remember when ye met, He showed them to you as few in your eyes, and He made you appear as contemptible in their eyes, that Allah might accomplish a matter already decided, and unto Allah are all matters returned.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا لقيتم فئة فاثبتوا واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون.
O ye who believe, when ye meet a force, be firm and call Allah in remembrance much and often, that ye may prosper.
وأطيعوا الله ورسوله ولا تنازعوا فتفشلوا وتذهب ريحكم واصبروا إن الله مع الصابرين.
And obey Allah and His Messenger, and fall into no disputes, lest ye lose heart and your power depart. And be patient and
persevere,
for Allah is with those who patiently
persevere. ولا تكونوا كالذين خرجوا من ديارهم بطرا ورئاء الناس ويصدون عن سبيل الله والله بما يعملون محيط.
And be not like those who started from their homes insolently and to be seen of men, and to hinder men from the path of Allah. For Allah compasseth all that they do.
وَإِذْ زَيَّنَ لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالَهُمْ وَقَالَ لَا غَالِبَ لَكُمُ الْيَوْمَ مِنَ النَّاسِ وَإِنِّي جَارٌ لَكُمْ فَلَمَّا تَرَاءَتِ الْفِئَتَانِ نَكَصَ عَلَى عَقِبَيْهِ وَقَالَ إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ منكم إني أرى ما لا ترون إني أخاف الله والله شديد العقاب.
Remember, Satan made their sinful acts seem alluring to them, and said, no one among men can overcome you this day, while I am near to you. But when the two forces came in sight of each other, he turned on his heels and said, lo, I am clear of you. Lo, I see what ye see not. Lo, I fear Allah, for Allah is strict in punishment.
إذ يقول المنافقون والذين في قلوبهم مرض غر هؤلاء دينهم ومن يتوكل على الله فإن الله عزيز حكيم.
Lo, the hypocrites and those in whose hearts is a disease say, These people, their religion has misled them. But if any trust in Allah, behold, Allah is exalted in might, wise.
ولو ترى إذ يتوفى الذين كفروا الملائكة يضربون وجوههم وأدبارهم وذوقوا عذاب الحريق.
If thou couldst see when the angels take the souls of the unbelievers, how they smite their faces and their backs, saying, taste the chastisement of the blazing fire.
ذلك بما قدمت أيديكم وأن الله ليس بظلام للعبيد.
This is because of the deeds which your own hands sent forth. For Allah is never unjust to His servants.
كدأب آل فرعون والذين من قبلهم كفروا بآيات الله فأخذهم الله بذنوبهم إن الله قوي شديد العقاب.
Deeds after the manner of people of Pharaoh and of those before them. They rejected the signs of Allah, and Allah punished them for their crimes. For Allah is strong and strict in punishment.
ذلك بأن الله لم يك مغيرا نعمة أنعمها على قوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم وأن الله سميع عليم.
Because Allah will never change the grace which He hath bestowed on a people until they change what is in their own souls. And verily Allah is He who heareth and knoweth all things.
كدأب آل فرعون والذين من قبلهم كذبوا بآيات ربهم فأهلكناهم بذنوبهم وأغرقنا آل فرعون وكل كانوا ظالمين.
Deeds after the manner of the people of Pharaoh and those before them. They treated as false the signs of their Lord, so we destroyed them for their crimes. And we drowned the people of Pharaoh, for they were all oppressors and wrongdoers.
إن شر الدواب عند الله الذين كفروا فهم لا يؤمنون.
For the worst of beasts in the sight of Allah are those who reject Him. They will not believe.
الذين عاهدت منهم ثم ينقضون عهدهم في كل مرة وهم لا يتقون.
They are those with whom thou didst make a covenant, but they break their covenant every time, and they have not the fear of Allah.
فإما تثقفنهم في الحرب فشرد بهم من خلفهم لعلهم يذكرون.
If ye gain the mastery over them in war, disperse with them those who follow them, that they may remember.
وإما تخافن من قوم خيانة فانبذ إليهم على سواء إن الله لا يحب الخائنين.
If thou fearest treachery from any group, throw back their covenant to them, so as to be on equal terms, for Allah loveth not the treacherers.
ولا يحسبن الذين كفروا سبقوا إنهم لا يعجزون.
Let not the unbelievers think that they have escaped. They will never frustrate them.
وأعدوا لهم ما استطعتم من قوة ومن رباط الخيل ترهبون به عدو الله وعدوكم وآخرين من دونهم لا تعلمونهم الله يعلمهم وما تنفقوا من شيء في سبيل الله يوفى إليكم وأنتم لا تظلمون.
Against them make ready your strength to the utmost of your power, including steeds of war, to strike terror into the hearts of the enemies of Allah and your enemies, and others besides whom ye may not know, but whom Allah doth know. Whatever ye shall spend in the cause of Allah shall be repaid unto you, and ye shall not be treated unjustly.
وَإِن جَنَحُوا لِلسَّلْمِ فَاجْنَحْ لَهَا وَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ إِنَّهُ هُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ.
But if the enemy incline towards peace, do thou also incline towards peace, and trust in Allah, for He is the one that heareth and knoweth all things.
وَإِن يُرِيدُوا أَن يَخْدَعُوكَ فَإِنَّ حَسْبَكَ اللَّهُ هُوَ الَّذِي أَيَّدَكَ بِنَصْرِهِ وَبِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ.
Should they intend to deceive thee, verily Allah sufficeth thee. He it is that hath strengthened thee with His aid and with the company of the believers.
وَأَلَّفَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِهِمْ لَوْ أَنفَقْتَ مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا مَا أَلَّفْتَ بَيْنَ قُلُوبِهِمْ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ أَلَّفَ بَيْنَهُمْ إِنَّهُ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ.
And moreover, He hath put affection between their hearts. Not if thou hadst spent all that is in the earth, couldst thou have produced that affection. But Allah hath done it, for He is exalted in might, wise.
يا أيها النبي حسبك الله ومن اتبعك من المؤمنين.
O Prophet, sufficient unto thee is Allah, and unto those who follow thee among the believers.
يا أيها النبي حرض المؤمنين على القتال إن يكن منكم 20 صابرون يغلبوا 200 وإن يكن منكم 100 يغلبوا 1000 من الذين كفروا بأنهم قوم لا يفقهون.
O Prophet, Rouse the believers to the fight. If there are 20 amongst you, patient and
persevere,
they will vanquish 200. If 100, they will vanquish 1,000 of the unbelievers. For these are a people without understanding.
الآن خفف الله عنكم وعلم أن فيكم ضعفا فإن يكن منكم 100 صابرة يغلبوا 200 وإن يكن منكم 1000 يغلبوا 2000 بإذن الله والله مع الصابرين.
For the present, Allah hath lightened your burden, for He knoweth that there is a weak spot in you. But even so, if there are 100 of you, patient and
persevere,
they will vanquish 200. And if 1,000, they will vanquish 2,000 with the leave of Allah. For Allah is with those who patiently
persevere. ما كان لنبي أن يكون له أسرى حتى يثخن في الأرض تريدون عرض الدنيا والله يريد الآخرة والله عزيز حكيم.
It is not fitting for a prophet that he should have prisoners of war until he hath thoroughly subdued the land. Ye look for the temporal goods of this world, but Allah looketh to the hereafter, and Allah is exalted in might, wise.
لولا كتاب من الله سبق لمسكم فيما أخذتم عذاب عظيم.
Had it not been for a previous ordainment from Allah, a severe punishment would have reached you for the ransom that ye took.
فكلوا مما غنمتم حلالا طيبا واتقوا الله إن الله غفور رحيم.
But now enjoy what ye took in war, lawful and good. But fear Allah, for Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful.
يا أيها النبي قل لمن في أيديكم من الأسرى إن يعلم الله في قلوبكم خيرا يؤتكم خيرا مما أخذ منكم ويغفر لكم والله غفور رحيم.
O Prophet, say to those who are captives in your hands, if Allah findeth any good in your hearts, He will give you something better than what has been taken from you, and He will forgive you, for Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful.
وإن يريدوا خيانتك فقد خانوا الله من قبل فأمكن منهم والله عليم حكيم.
But if they have treacherous designs against thee, O Messenger, they have already been in treason against Allah. And so hath He given thee power over them. And Allah is He who hath full knowledge and wisdom.
إن الذين آمنوا وهاجروا وجاهدوا بأموالهم وأنفسهم في سبيل الله والذين آووا ونصروا أولئك بعضهم أولياء بعض والذين آمنوا ولم يهاجروا ما لكم من ولايتهم من شيء حتى يهاجروا وإن استنصروكم في الدين فعليكم النصر إلا على قوم بينكم وبينهم ميثاق والله بما تعملون بصير.
Those who believed and immigrated and fought for the faith with their property and their persons in the cause of Allah, as well as those who gave them asylum and aid, these are all friends and protectors of one another. As to those who believed but did not immigrate, ye owe no duty of protection to them until they immigrate. But if they seek your aid in religion, it is your duty to help them, except against a people with whom ye have a treaty of mutual alliance. And remember, Allah seeth all that ye do.
والذين كفروا بعضهم أولياء بعض إلا تفعلوه تكن فتنة في الأرض وفساد كبير.
The unbelievers are protectors one of another. Unless ye do this, protect each other, there would be tumult and oppression on earth and great mischief.
والذين آمنوا وهاجروا وجاهدوا في سبيل الله والذين آووا ونصروا أولئك هم المؤمنون حقا لهم مغفرة ورزق كريم.
Those who believe and immigrate and fight for the faith in the cause of Allah, as well as those who give them asylum and aid, these are all in very truth the believers. For them is the forgiveness of sins and a provision most generous.
والذين آمنوا من بعد وهاجروا وجاهدوا معكم فأولئك منكم وأولو الأرحام بعضهم أولى ببعض في كتاب الله إن الله بكل شيء عليم.
And those who accept faith subsequently and immigrate and fight for the faith in your company, they are of you, but kindred by blood have prior rights against each other in the book of Allah. Verily Allah is well acquainted with all things.